Hi guys, and welcome back to Grey Wolf TV. We are continuing our reactions with Bly Manor. We've got 2 to go. This is the penultimate episode, episode 8. So we've ended with Flora pretty much paying the little actress and not going along with Peter's request, if you can call it that. Miles is a different story. He's got him. He is now in Miles. Miles is, whatever you want to call these consciences, asleep to one side. I don't know. But Danny and Flora have just tried to fled the grounds because Rebecca's told her, look, I told her to fake it. Get her out of here. Don't bring her back. Except the old creepy lady who likes dragging people into the light turned up. So, right, let's carry on. This is episode 8.
Toward the middle of the 17th century, there lived in the province of Hampshire a widowed gentleman. His name is of little account. I shall take the liberty of calling him Mr. Willoughby. He'd been left a widow after some 6 years of marriage and had devoted himself to the care of his progeny. 2 daughters, the elder Viola, the younger Perdita, in memory of a little girl born between them who had lived but a few weeks.
Wow.
With their father in the ground, they faced a dire necessity for marriage.
I love it when we go way centuries back.
Women in that time had nothing.
No.
No present, no future, without a tie to a man. Among the young men, their friends and neighbours, there were many excellent fellows.
I'll be after him.
Several devoted swains, and some 2 or 3 who enjoyed the reputation of universal charmers. Vultures poised to pick the carcass of their father.
And his
to
wealth.
pillage his wealth via his daughters.
Correct.
Viola had made certain to be absent when he arrived. This left Perdita to entertain the travelled cousin while Viola bode her time. In fact, every detail of Viola's entrance was a pageant. The wedding was a small affair, fitting the business arrangement that it was. A fine outcome for Viola.
Till death us to part.
There's a rather
And obey. To love, cherish, and obey.
not how she uses it.
The vicar believed this an innocent omission. It was not. The transaction done, the business concluded, the manor saved, young Viola turned her eyes inward. Seized by a restlessness new to her heart, she would walk. She would sleep. She would wake. Change does not often announce itself. It does not trumpet its arrival. No, change is emergent. By the time one realizes it has arrived, it has already set its teeth.
Yes, and she knows.
Viola had an inordinate love of dress and the very best taste in the world, a taste her husband would indulge. Innumerable yards of lustrous silk and satin. No, from her lips only the sickness. Impossible, finally, to ignore.
What's the sickness? Oh. I'm wondering what it would have been back then.
It is not the plague.
Oh, thank God.
But it is not good news. She has the lung.
What does that...
How long?
What does that
How
mean?
long?
Lung cancer?
Months. Months at the most. You must repeat the rite. Say the words after me. I go and prepare a place for you, so that where I am, there you may also be. I go and prepare a place for you.
No.
What did you say?
No. I do not go.
Viola, you must repeat the rites.
I have a feeling we may know
This is
who
not
the
about your body any longer, my love. It is your
faceless
soul we must
entity
be.
is.
Time paid her no mind. Days to weeks, to months, to years. Round and round the sun, the indifferent planet spun.
You see? Oh, you're getting quite good at this. Yes, I think you are almost ready.
We need music.
Oh, we do not.
Auntie, we need music, do we not?
We need sleep.
Oh, you were just an awful bore.
Who am I?
Viola had surpassed the predictions of the physicians and priests alike. Held alive, some would whisper, by stubbornness alone.
Come, let us get you back to your room. I'll prepare some herbs for your tea.
I don't want tea. I want to talk to my daughter.
Holy shit! That was one hell of a slap.
I apologize.
No need.
I can dance with him, you know.
I know.
I can dance with my own husband. I don't need you to take that on.
Some in the village would say that death had come for Viola. Nightly, in fact, those first few years. A dark carriage led by a red-eyed horse, denied at the door of Bly Manor.
If he looks at me now and then, it is because he is lonely and he is human. It is because for the last 5 years, the only husbandly duty he's fulfilled is that of mourning. You should think of her, Vi. Think of Isabel.
I will not be buried in my rings or my dresses. My rings and my lace and my silk. I can say without vanity now that I am done with them. They will be a great inheritance for our daughter. Do you promise me, Arthur?
Promise you what?
Promise me that you will keep them for her. That you will keep the key, and you will never give it to anyone except our child.
The money failing, as time went on,
Yep.
Arthur was required more and more to business, further and further across the oceans to places exotic and rich. The word had come to her a full year prior, and like the tickle in Viola's lung, it had grown in the secret places. It had spread, insistent, a whisper in her ear. The word was mercy. And the word was a lie. There was a different word that had infected her all this time. The word was not mercy, she realized in the end. No,
Josie.
the word had always been enough.
Where are you going to put the key? My God. Oh, you fool. Shouldn't let us.
Concerning the widower, now the Lord of Bly Manor in all respects,
Yep.
very soon came to be predicted that he would marry again. They were married, as was becoming, with great privacy, almost with secrecy, in the hopes, as was waggishly remarked at the time,
Yeah, because
that perhaps the late Viola may not hear of it.
35.
For Arthur, a beautiful woman, somewhat known to him already by virtue of her lineage, and her adopted daughter refused at every turn to see her as a mother.
Yeah. Running out of money.
She had long since ascertained that her sister's immense wardrobe had been sequestered for the benefit of her daughter, a little girl, and thus, on the 6th anniversary of Viola's death, Perdita had reached her limit.
We cannot even afford a housekeeper anymore, and above us locked away are silks, jewels, and
John
linens.
Salmon.
If not enough to save us, enough to right the ship.
No.
She would want us to. Or were you not responsible for our financials, dear husband? Did you not run our estate into the damned ground? She would have done anything, everything in her power to save the manor, and you know that. And we would let it fall to ruin before she comes of age.
Once and for all, Perdita. It is out of the question.
This is just stupid. I get the promise, but not at the expense of losing everything. Now she's no longer even here to negotiate with. Big ass keys. I'm waiting for something to happen. bastard.